While I was away, FIFA approved this rule that a player will only be offside if his whole body is in front of the opponent. That is probably an attacker. An attacker will have to be, completely in front of the opponent for him to be ruled offside. And personally, I think this one is actually a double-edged sword because, first of all, the best thing is that we'll see a lot of goals being scored because over the years we've been seeing that a player was, offside by just a toe or probably just a hand or something, maybe a toe of a boot or just, it was a very, very uh, a small margin. But right now, I think this one will actually be fully beneficial to the attacker, and that's why I think we'll see a lot of goals, especially with these strikers like Kylian Mbappe, Cristiano Ronaldo. These are players that have been usually being caught offside. So I think this one will mean that more goals from the likes of Kylian Mbappe. And from my personal view, I think again this is good news to Erling Haaland because in this football, you will find it very, very difficult to see Erling Haaland being caught offside. So this might actually mean that you might actually never see Erling Haaland being caught offside again in his career because that guy, in terms of timing, that guy is second to none. So personally, I think this rule will be actually very, very beneficial to Kylian Mbappe. And on the negative side, personally, I believe the first team that comes to my mind is Barcelona because now Barcelona with their high line, they will have now to to come up with a new way to defend that because over the years again, that is especially last season, we have seen that Barcelona they were actually lucky in some matches simply because an opponent was caught maybe the tip of the boot maybe offside or just part of the body. So this time around it will be actually very, very difficult for Barcelona. And the second thing I believe is the linesman because right now it will be very, very difficult for the linesman, to detect if the player is actually onside because this one will be a very, very slim margin for the linesman to detect if a player is onside or offside, and that means that we might actually see a lot of advantage, and probably the linesman might actually be forced to to just flag the offside probably after the goal has just been put inside the net. So that's why I think this one is a double-edged sword. But let's wait and see what FIFA will do because yes, they have just they have approved it, but the leagues, different leagues, will need to implement it. So let's wait and see until different leagues can implement it. Then you can see the feedback from FIFA and other leagues towards this rule, and if they will stick with it or if they will still do some recommendations and probably change one or two things. So let's just wait and see what will happen after this rule has just been implemented with the different leagues.